Hello, my name is Billie Zangewa and I'm a visual artist based in Johannesburg, South Africa, and I'm here to talk to you about my work. I work with silk, and I think for me it was really about exploring identity and a woman's place in society, and so sewing and working with fabric for me is part of that kind of dialogue and sort of feminine intervention in the world. This work really speaks to my commitment to my son, exploring themes of love and the sacrifices that we make for our children. I haven't worked on any detail in this work because I feel that the most important thing in this narrative is actually the objects, like the matches and the cake and kind of like, you know, all the glasses and stuff like that, because that really speaks more generally to the theme in this work, which is the party. This work is a little bit more of a challenging subject matter because it's about disappointment in love and about expectations not met. So, you know, you have these great expectations about how things are going to work out well, and when they don't, basically you have to take a cold shower. So here I am taking my cold shower to recalibrate myself after a big disappointment. This work is called Soldier of Love, and it's basically the title of my show at the moment. And really what I'm saying here is that I'm committed to my child. So I get up early in the morning and get dressed, even if I'd rather be in bed, and I get him to school every day. So this is me soldiering and loving the future generation so that they can be strong and balanced and able to continue the fight for love. This is a tradition that I inherited from my parents, who were big readers, and you know, every Sunday morning they would get the paper and spend the day reading it and debating on all the different issues that were presented in the paper. So here it's kind of how I've inherited a tradition, and so there's a kind of genetic behavior that's been carried forward. But also it's, you know, like when I'm not soldiering, this is how I like to relax. And now I would love to share with you my creative process and how I make my work. Okay, so first I start with a drawing on newsprint paper. And I usually work from photographs, so I'm going to pull out my phone now. And I don't really take like, you know, serious, sophisticated photographs because the magic really comes in the textile when I cut it out. Okay. I think the inspiration for me to start working with fabric and, you know, with pins and needles and scissors and so on really began with my mother's sewing group when I was a little girl. And I just marveled at how, you know, if some of the women arrived agitated because they were having problems at home, after they'd had a cup of tea and, you know, had done some sewing in the group, they seemed to kind of relax and calm down. So looking at this, I said to myself, you know, I think there's something powerful about this sewing thing, you know, because it seems to really calm and transform people. When I went to university, I was lectured by men. The message that was given to us female artists was very much that you don't express your identity as a woman in your work. You must be as neutral as possible so that when the audience see your work, they take you seriously because, you know, you're not dealing with feminine subjects. So I started thinking about how I could be as feminine as possible. And then I remembered, you know, sewing is a female pastime that has been a tradition amongst women for many, many generations. And I truly believe that it's my destiny. It's my destiny to put the image of a black woman forward as an empowered, independent, strong, self-assured human being as the center of my work, because I think that it's an important message for the world. Okay, voila. So this is what it looks like. I think I like those two colors together, the green and gold. It looks really good. Okay. Thank you very much for letting me share my creative process.